Ken Trahan with Destrehan Principal Stephen Weber. Stephen, you were one of the co-authors of this legislation. Obviously, you're pleased to see it passing, and yet you're not totally sure how this is going to end up eventually.
No, we're not. And you know what? I've spoken to a lot of people. In a sense, I'm kind of sad that it had to come down to this. But we've been talking for a lot of years. You know, we mentioned the proverbial elephant in the room. We've been talking about that elephant, and it's been a lot of talk, and nothing's ever been done. It's unfortunate, I believe, that we had to come to this. I'm not sure how it's going to play out, but at least we finally did something. You know, for 20 years or more, we've been sitting here talking about this issue, and, you know, who knows if it's going to work. I'm hoping in 2 years we say, you know what, it wasn't as bad as the opponents thought it was going to be, and it did not. The world did not come to an end. But in my opinion, it's not just football. You know, I know this was a football vote. There are people that are bringing in and going out and getting athletes in all other sports, including volleyball, basketball, you name it, baseball, not because of academics, because of athletic ability. And that's what has to stop here. And I think this didn't solve everything, but I think it took one step to say something has to be done, and we're going to see how this works.
If enforcement had been better up until this point, would we be here right now?
Look, I'm a guy that says says what he believes, and yeah, I believe if we've enforced those that are not showing integrity outside, because that's what it's all about. It's those schools that are practicing integrity. We wouldn't be having this discussion. You know, I respect, for example, Mr. Jambaluka for Jesuit. I respect him more than anybody. But it's unfortunate that we had to come to this. Yeah, I don't think we'd be having this vote if we be monitoring, and/or if the consequences would meet the crime that's going on out there. When schools are found to be doing something that's against the rules, if the consequences would hit home, I don't think we would be having this conversation.
Final thought, would opening enrollment across the board in public schools be an answer in any way, shape, or form?
I think it would be great. And I think people would love to come to Destrehan High School.
That's my point.
You know, at the beginning of the year, we actually send 20 to 25 people that are living out of our residence out of school from wherever. They try to get into Destrehan High School. Unfortunately, we can't accommodate that at Destrehan High School. And no, our district would not accept non-taxpayers coming into our district. There's a lot of other problems that would come from that. So, you know, somebody said, just let everybody do it. It wouldn't work because we just don't have the facilities and/or the political backing to allow that to happen.
Thank you, Steve. Appreciate it.
All right.
Appreciate it very much, man.
Are we off?
We're off.
What do you think, Ken? I know you.